Hello everyone, welcome to the Everything Else podcast. I am your host and last week's Office Trivia winner, Max van Dongen, and today I am joined with co-host...
Mitchel Snyder.
Yeah, Mitchel Snyder's here, I guess. And we are joined with...
Troy Baker.
And your president, Andy Malarik, coming to you live from Letterman Lobby Building, wherever we are.
WCRD!
Yeah!
Wow, we have the president here. Now, guys, I kind of want to get a little serious here. I want to start off with a moment of silence for Steve Irwin, the crocodile. Damn it! I couldn't do it. I thought that would be so funny if I took it so seriously. Damn it.
Man, you blew it. You blew it. You can't even do your own bits.
I guess we move on.
Isn't the podcast the place to not have bits? That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
No, that wasn't a mess up. That was just Max doing a bit of bad co-host host person.
Yeah, I guess so. Damn. All right.
The character of guy who laughs at death.
Hey, no. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think the day Steve Irwin, the Crocodile Hunter, was the day I cried the most in my life. Other than like seeing Toy Story 3, I think those are the two big things that just really hit me hard.
Is this the podcast or your therapy hour?
I don't know. We can do both. I mean, it's very therapeutic for me. All right, let's get straight into what was that, Andy?
Nothing.
President, come on.
I'm sorry. You're moving on. You moved on.
All right, let's get straight into questions. That's my play on words of sketch and questions, if you haven't realized that yet. All right, so I was not here over the weekend. I did not get to see what went down on Saturday, so does anybody want to take it away and explain what the hell happened?
Sometimes you just can't use words to describe truly what one experiences on the set of a something else sketch. And I'd like to say that I could put it into words of what happened this weekend.
Was it that
But
bad?
I don't think I have any.
No, it was better than usual because there's 4 people that live there, but it's Ben and Thad of the group that they're half the people of that household, and they have a lot of instruments there, and so in between like shots, just there'd be like mostly from me and Andy just constant like drumming because there's a drum set there, and there was one moment where like me and Andy were playing together, like he was playing on one half of the drum set and I was playing on the other half, and like we started off really bad, but then we came together and we actually made something that wasn't terrible sounding.
Yeah, I think I actually got that on audio because over the weekend I was in charge of, or Noah and I were in charge of the boom mic and all that stuff and just getting the audio, and I think that we just started recording you guys just playing the drums.
Man, we should do like a band.
I,
Something else band.
We should do a band.
I don't really like to talk about it because it's kind of embarrassing for me because, I mean, it was just like a time that Mitch tried to bond with me. It was just,
I hate when he does
it was
that.
kind of awkward.
I always just seen you as a father figure, Andy.
Look, I'm more than happy to take you under my wing, but this wing's full right now.
With who?
Look, you're going to have to register next semester and hopefully you get the spot. It's a very long process to apply, and, you know, the earlier you get it in, the better your chances.
Can I apply now?
I don't know. You got to talk to my
first.
second.
What are we applying for?
Andy's wing protection.
Okay, I applied first in my mind, so I get to go first. Well, I think I get first privilege over Mitch. I mean,
Because you're whiter.
all right, we're going there, everybody. All right, now this was the car keys sketch, right?
Mm-hmm. Khakis.
Who starred in it?
I did, and Tad.
You and Tad?
Yeah. Was there anyone else?
No, I think
it was just
no.
the two-
It was just you
Yeah, it was
guys.
just me and Tad.
Who was all there? Who was the behind the scenes?
There was a lot of us for
Really?
that little sketch.
Yeah.
It was shot by what's his name? Aaron.
Aaron, yeah, just Tad and Ben's other roommate.
Okay.
He filters in every now and then.
Okay.
And then Noah and Troy did audio.
Yes.
Okay. Will it be done for today's meeting?
No, I don't think we still gotta
Do we have
combine the
any ones
audio.
that are done?
Oh,
for today's
actually, I was in the sketch.
What's up?
My mouth was in the sketch.
Oh, that's
right.
right.
Yeah.
I played the pants. I forgot about that.
Oh my
No,
god.
Filming that was hilarious. It was just like we put him
hilarious.
against a wall and just a bunch of lights. I thought that was hilarious.
Wait, no one took a picture of that?
Oh well, there's.
No, it's kind of hard
Wait,
to take a
somebody
picture of Mitch.
Ben put a thing on the GroupMe, right?
I don't think I saw it. Well, granted, I was at work probably when that was all.
I think it was like later Saturday, early Sunday.
Yeah.
that he
Would you
put
guys
some-
still have the footage of that, at least?
Whose camera was it on?
It's not mine. No, it's Ben's.
Okay, that has
Ben
to be
has
something
it.
I need.
So Ben has
I
it
need to
then.
see that.
My mouth.
No, I want to see you with. What would you say? He had. His
So
back against the
he
wall?
was, so we put him against just a white wall so they can like Photoshop him or something. I don't really know what they were trying to do with that,
I'm just
but
trying to picture
and then they
this.
just have lights surrounding him in this really tight corner because there's the drum set and like a bunch of instruments and stuff, and it was just like such a tight spot, but it was just hilarious. I don't know why. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, no, there was like at least like 3 or 4 people in the room just watching me, because like a lot of it was just like, all right, just have your mouth closed for like 20 seconds, and it's like I'm just standing there and everybody's just looking at me as I'm just like doing nothing. Basically.
For some reason, I'm imagining like with your mouth. I'm imagining the SpongeBob episode where he goes, "Actors."
Yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna look like too.
That's what I'm imagining for some reason. That could be the next trivia we do. SpongeBob.
I would be down for that.
I would do
floor
good
with you guys.
up until 2007. After 2007, I'm screwed.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do the first couple seasons because
Yeah, no, I don't even know.
that's like doing Simpsons trivia. Like
Yeah.
Simpsons was my
Oh,
childhood,
yeah.
but like
There's just
the
too
last
many
like
episodes.
15 seasons, I've kind of tuned out a little bit. But all right, is there anything else you guys want to add to that
Oh, it's
sketch?
a pretty standard
I
sketch.
mean, I'm kind of it's
Yeah,
kind of
that's
funny
fun.
because like not like annoyed, but just like that sketch is only going to be like maybe a minute 15 at most, I think. And it took us probably like 2 hours.
That's our
Saturday
biggest
to film that.
problem. We have a lot of downtime in between. But we
No, like no, that's what I'm saying. Like we had downtime. That's like it's like, oh, we have to set up the next shot. Like you and I and kind of Ben filmed a little thing on the phone.
Yeah, we'll talk about that
yesterday,
next.
and it took maybe an hour.
It didn't take very long. No, I checked my phone when I was walking back. I was like, that went by pretty fast because that was only a 2-page script, like a full 2 pages. I guess we can get into that now. I don't know. Recently, we've been doing a lot of like short. This one came out a lot longer though because there was so much dialogue. But like thinking back to Car Keys when I was reading that script, we've been doing a lot of almost 24 and 24 sketches.
Yeah, we have.
Where they've just been really short and sweet and have like one punchline or something like that.
But that's why I was bringing it up, is because that's funny. It's like so the one that we filmed yesterday and the one that we typically film on weekends, they were at the same length. But the reason the one on the weekends take longer is because if you look at them, like the sketch was fine, but it just doesn't look like aesthetically it's not pleasing. That's why the sketches take so much like hours long for only a minute video.
The one we did yesterday?
Because the
quality.
It's on an iPhone.
Yeah,
the light is
I
bad.
definitely understand what you're going for with just Twitter only release.
Yeah,
Because at first I was like, I don't know, why wouldn't you just put it on the YouTube page anyways?
You understand now because I mean I didn't want to use like a boom mic or anything super fancy like that. I just wanted it to be super low key, and sadly it was too long for Twitter. But yeah, if you see what I mean, I think it was a good idea. It just like the quality of I mean I don't want to shit on Mitch here. It's not his fault, but like the filmmaking, because we just used an iPhone, that it wasn't going to come out. So
I definitely saw a lot of shadows.
What's funny is I was like, if you want that one shot where I'm like overhead and you see the shadow,
the PB&J.
yeah,
Yes.
you can see me like the reason there's a quick pull away is like, oh shit, my
Yeah,
shadow.
I knew it.
And I told him, I was like, okay, we can't use that shot. And like there are a lot better shots that I took, but I think he purposely used all the shitty ones.
No, I didn't on purpose. Like, there was just okay. So I'm super low key on everything. I use an iPhone to film.
Yeah.
And I use Windows Movie Maker to edit because that's all I know how to do.
It's all I know.
You know. So I mean, it was a pain in the ass to edit the thing, but at first I was kind of, when I got back home I was like, fuck, I don't know if I liked that, or I don't like how it came out, and I kind of sat on it. I didn't even touch it because I was gonna. Usually after I film something on the iPhone, I get working on it immediately. But I was like, I don't know so much about this one, but. Once I started working on it, I started to like it. I think it came out
You should
better than I thought.
download the iMovie app on your phone.
I have it, yeah.
Because that, I think,
It's
at
not
least you
bad.
can, like, cover up the shadows and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
I think so. Don't count me on that, but I used to do that when I was
Yeah.
in high school and play with iMovie on my phone and stuff.
Yeah, I've been. The one I used before iMovie was Splice. Back when iMovie cost money, before it was like free for everybody.
Yeah.
When that was a pretty good app to use, but now I just use Windows Movie Maker because I just transfer it over. But if it's something quick, like movie reviews I do, like the 50 Shades Freed one, and God, what was the other one? Oh, the Justice League. I just do that on my phone real quick. But yeah, the thing I hate about Windows Movie Maker though is the audio levels. Like it'll fuck it up, and it really pisses me off. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there, but I don't know. So, but yeah, I think it came out pretty well. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say about that.
That friend group sketch we filmed a couple weeks ago.
Is that done?
It's not done. It's close, but it's gonna be a pretty good one.
I like that one.
It is a pretty funny one from what I've seen.
Wait, did we? I don't know if you did on a previous podcast. Did you explain what we did on Twitter? Like, did you explain that whole thing?
I think we talked about it a little bit. So we did the friend group sketch, or Tad wrote a friend group sketch, and they were out printing trying to get the script to print off somewhere. I don't know. I wasn't there.
We were getting batteries.
Andrew's getting batteries, and Tad and Ben were trying to go print out the script.
Okay.
So it was like Troy, Rachel, Noah, Mitch, and I in this one room. We're like, while we wait, we should just film a sketch. It'd be kind of fun. And we were just sitting there thinking, and I was like, you know what? We should just create this shitty version of the same script and just claim we did it originally. This was our idea. And we did in 5 or so minutes. I edited, that's one I edited on my phone super quick, and it came out terrible. I forgot to edit certain parts. There's a scene where I'm yelling pissed off, and then I kind of lean back in my chair and smile. I forgot to edit that part.
I think it just adds to it though.
Yeah.
That was clearly an inside, that's the most inside of inside jokes, but it worked so well.
Yeah. Doesn't Tad walk back into the room or something?
Mitch does.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I thought, honestly, I didn't think you were trying to kick me out of the room, but I thought he did it just to be funny, and then I walked out of the room and I stayed out there, and I was like, oh, they're probably just chilling or hanging out, so I walked back in, and I thought you would have redid it, because you turn around and because you're in that scene, you turn around.
I turned around. I did not see you. I turned around before you walked in. As soon as I turn around, you walk in. I did not see you at all. But yeah, that was pretty funny. I don't know if we talked about that already, but
Did you guys run into each other? You make out, or what happened?
that's disgusting.
Well, what happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
You left the room and then you came back?
He was at the door and I was sitting down at a table.
Oh yeah, no. I was because in the friend group sketch, in the Twitter version and the actual real version that'll release, I played the guy who leaves first. And so I left, and I thought, I didn't think it would take him that long. So I was going around and talking to Tad and bullshitting with him. And after I was like, all right, they're probably done. So I just walked back into the room, and they were in the middle of filming. I was like, oh well. Just went and sat down.
What do you think? He just waltzed into my arms and we started making out.
I don't know. You guys have been getting really flirty lately. You guys are sharing the mic. You guys are rooming together now.
I should have my own mic.
You guys are getting your own rooms, yet you still chose bunk beds.
All right. All right, that's it. We're moving on to Know Your Members, everybody. My favorite segment. I say this every week because it really
What if they know us too well?
Yeah,
we're each probably listening to the podcast. It's not like there's any outside viewers.
No, I don't listen.
Whoa, hey. Whoa. I get my mom to listen.
My dad's
5 minutes.
Big fan.
Then she hears your voice.
Yeah. I hear it enough. Gross.
All right. First question. What word do we use to describe the asexual reproduction of a genetic carbon copy of an animal or plant?
Photosynthesis?
No.
I'm not good with biology.
Hermaphrodite?
No.
I have no idea.
It's a clone.
Duh, that's what I said.
word
Star Wars, baby.
To describe the asexual reproduction of a genetic carbon copy of an animal or plant. I know.
I didn't try that hard.
I googled super hard questions, and this one just made me laugh. I was hoping to find one that was super
that made me laugh, Max.
Moving on. That was not as funny as I thought it was going to go. What was your favorite childhood toy?
Xbox.
That's the most typical Mitch answer. What?
Yeah.
You have a PlayStation, I thought.
Yeah, but at 5 years old, I had an Xbox. I played Halo.
Oh, dude, Halo.
I was not much for toys. I played sports or I played video games. I didn't play with toys.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I was a big action figure guy. What about you, Troy?
That doesn't surprise me.
This was back when I was little. I actually had the legit Buzz and Woody, where you pull the string and he says there's a snake in my boot. It was legit.
I got a funny story to tell about that.
Sure you do.
I do.
I just like playing a lot with toy guns. I just like going around shooting people.
Actually, toy guns.
Oh, that's a little psychopath.
It explains so much.
I loved it.
Yeah, so I was a big Toy Story guy when I was a kid. I had Woody, Jesse, Buzz, just those three were my favorite. But Woody was absolutely my favorite toy. when I was a kid, I even got my pictures done, like family pictures and stuff. When I got my solo pictures, I had Woody in the picture with me. Like, I was like leaning on the chair or on a table like this, and he was doing the exact same pose. I swear to God.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll find the picture somewhere.
No, we believe you. It's okay.
It's really embarrassing.
Wasn't that like just a couple days ago?
Yeah. Yes, I went to Target and I said, "Can I get some family pictures?"
Mom, I want pictures this year. Max, you're gonna get on that
Where's your
pedestal.
family? Oh, he's right here. This little Woody doll. But yeah, Woody was the best. And like when back when I used to live in apartments, my this is so sad. There were some kids that took my Woody doll, and everybody's picking on the cool kids, obviously back in the day when I was a kid. They threw my Woody doll or action figure up on the roof of the apartment complex, and I cried so much. I was so sad, but I got another one, and yeah. But other than that, I had a Pocahontas doll that I used to get in bathtubs with when I was a kid. So I guess that was my favorite toy in a different manner. I can't tell you when I was how much I loved it, but but I think we're getting around to the reason why I love that thing so much.
Yeah.
I used to shower with.
Hey, Max, what's your next question?
You're just waiting for one of us to cut you off.
This is why we have a co-host. Hey, Max, what's your next question?
Look, in the notes I put Pocahontas sexually. I'm assuming that's why that was my favorite toy. I don't know. It's just, I don't know how I got it. I guess my mom got it.
I don't know how it got shoved up my butt.
Max Freud Van Dongen.
If you could be any animal, what would you be?
One that you don't want to
I don't fuck animals.
I don't know, man. Every week we find something new you're into. It's pretty freaky.
Racist man. You savage.
I'm a dog. I'm just a dog.
Favorite type of dog?
I'm dumb and loyal. I think the German Shepherds look the coolest, but if I had to be honest with myself, I'm probably like a golden retriever.
Oh, I love pugs. Pugs are my favorite, no question. I want a pug so bad. Andy, what about you?
I'd be one of those like little spider monkeys running around
Spider
stealing
monkey?
people's shit. Like the little ones that just like wrap around you and then like you're just like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, that sounds alright. I believe that.
What about you, Troy?
I was gonna say dog, but I'll change it up.
No, you can say dog. Just specify which dog.
I'll actually say I'll be like a wolf or something.
Okay.
Because you get to be in a pack, and you just get to like roam around.
Well, Troy, you don't have to like imagine be a wolf. Have you seen the Vine of that guy who, in all ways, is a wolf? That Vine.
No, I
In
haven't.
all ways of physical, I'm a wolf.
I'm a wolf, and he goes, "Whoa!" You don't. You
I need to see
do
this.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a wolfkin.
Yeah. You haven't seen that, really?
No, I'm so far behind on vines.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
He's still stuck in 2009.
What's the line? In all ways, physical.
It's all something but physical. I'm a wolf.
Okay. Yeah. He's got like long hair. He's like the type of guy you would imagine that would do something like that. He's got like super like long hair, kind of fat. Just yeah.
Life goals right there.
Yeah, exactly. I would be a shark. I've always been fascinated by sharks. Not in the way Donald Trump is, but sharks, because I love Shark Week. It's probably my favorite week of the year. I just think they're so cool. And, I mean, if I was going to be an animal, might as well be a top dog where no one will mess with me.
You just said you were a shark, though.
Yeah. Top shark. That's what I said.
You gotta specify. You're confusing me over here.
Would you beat Michael Phelps in a race?
Oh, my. Can we talk about that?
Oh, my God. I didn't even watch it. I just knew it was going to be a letdown. They always do.
So... Like, they can't just straight up lie. Like, what was, like, the... Oh, okay.
Did you not watch it?
No.
Oh, I watched it. So the thing was an hour long. It didn't need to be an hour long. Could have been easily 5 minutes. They dance around, like, him, like, how fast is a shark, and him training, and he races a CGI shark in the end. I mean, it's not like he was going to race a real shark, but that's the way they kind of advertised it. They didn't, like... They made it because everybody that wants to tune into that wants to see him race a real shark. I don't know how they could have done it though, like in a separate tank or something like that. But I mean, come on now.
Shark Week's running out of ideas. They're just throwing.
They don't even need to. They could just replay the same shit every year.
You know, they did throw me for one that I was really interested in. Was swamp shark men in the bayou or something, where you just watch the little rednecks dance around in this river trying to catch sharks, and then they start like going like, whoa. Whoa! Stop! The boat! So hit the boat. Nothing happens at all.
But there's like nothing there.
no.
all TV show like the Ghost Hunters one where it's like the South Park made fun of him.
Oh, yeah.
Where they're like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? And he goes, it was like a. And he starts pissing his pants. Yeah, all the TV shows that are like that kind of get on my nerves a little bit. I used to love Ghost Hunters because I love that kind of stuff where it's like ghosts are real and stuff like that. I find that all interesting, but the way that shows handle that is terrible.
Yeah, because it's like watching the Blair Witch Project. It's just the camera shaking and night vision.
Yeah, although I love the Blair Witch Project. It's like...
Really?
You don't like the Blair Witch Project?
Oh my god, no. I almost threw up.
Troy, God.
We
just
have
lost some
nothing in
points with
common
you.
in movies so far.
Okay, hey, you guys haven't chipped in on this.
Oh my god.
God, if you bring this up
Andy,
again.
Mitch, I'm not gonna like persuade you guys anyway, but did you think the ending of La La Land sucked?
I refuse to see the movie, so I'm gonna agree. Yes.
Okay,
But
thank
that's
you.
just
Why do you refuse? I'm just
I
curious.
just don't want to watch it.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm not much of a movie guy, so I haven't seen it either.
Just you think it sucks?
I just like making movies,
I
not
like
watching them.
balance, so I'm gonna say it didn't
No,
suck.
I
That makes
liked
sense.
it.
Oh, so Andy, you're going with it didn't suck? Or no, you're going with it did suck.
No, he said he liked it.
What?
So just say it sucked. Okay, let's just say Mitch thinks it sucks too.
No,
that's
well, okay.
That's
I abstain.
4 on 2, I think.
Nope, I abstain.
Okay, so that's 3 on 2. We
Where's
said
Sam? Sam needs to be here.
no. Sam.
She's here in spirit.
Yeah.
I think Sam
My
was
La La
so
Land buddy.
devastated by the loss from the Office trivia that we don't know if she'll be coming back after that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
surprised. I'm surprised you're still here, Troy. I mean, my God.
No, I wanted revenge.
Third
That's why
place.
he's back.
It definitely
Yeah.
doesn't. It definitely isn't 'cause she went and saw him.
got that?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Are you trying to tell
came
us-
prepared.
It definitely isn't because she went and saw Michelle Obama speak. It's why she wasn't here. Not because, that she wasn't here because she lost to Office Trivia.
Look,
That was like
that happened
2 weeks
like
ago.
10 years
Yeah, I was
ago.
gonna say,
Let
we're
the
talking
trivia
about
go.
last week. Mitch, okay.
I've had a long day, okay?
Oh yeah, I can
Oh,
tell.
you've had a long day? I'm at like hour 30 of being up.
Yeah, but I've never seen you sleep, so.
Oh, I can't get through a day without sleeping. I cannot. It's the saddest thing about me. I have to go to sleep.
Nah, I don't
'Cause
think that's the saddest
I don't
thing
drink a
about
lot
you.
of caffeine. Oh,
I don't either.
What do you think it
I'm
is?
really trying to abstain from coffee.
really?
I'm doing
okay.
pretty good, but lately I'm cracking.
Over the weekend, I had iced coffee for the first time. That shit is good.
Yep, that's how they get you.
Good.
That's how
Troy,
they get you.
we don't get along anymore at all on every aspect.
Just drink the coffee
Oh, I
hot.
love coffee, regular coffee, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I just because I saw a picture of this guy on. He's like, oh, he's from Carmel because he's got nice coffee. I was like, what the hell is this iced coffee craze about? I'm gonna try it, and it's pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't go to Starbucks and get a nice coffee every day, but
Yeah, because you have to pay like $9 for
it's
it.
ridiculous. Yeah, but I mean,
price is ridiculous.
yeah.
That's another story.
Yeah. Okay. Last question on my list, but if we still got more time, we'll have to find more. Are there any weird food combinations that you like? Mine is pretty odd.
Mine, I mean, I didn't think it was that weird, but people have been giving me a lot of crap for it. I like to mix my macaroni with tuna fish.
Okay, that doesn't sound too weird.
That's not. I mean, like the cheese
can
like
see it.
neutralizes that fishy taste, so it doesn't even there. So it's just kind of like chicken and macaroni.
Okay, yeah, I put chicken in my macaroni now. I mean, I'm not a tuna guy, but I can totally see.
Yeah,
people
I'm
doing
not.
That.
That's the only way I'm gonna touch tuna.
If it's drenched in macaroni.
Yes.
What about you, Troy?
I don't really mix. I guess I'm kind of a picky eater in a way.
Yeah.
But what I have been doing is like mixing cereals.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, that's actually, it sounds weird, but it's actually kind of fun.
Which
Like,
ones?
It's just like, Cheerios is easy to mix. Like, you can just get like frosted cinnamon or
Yeah.
frosted Cheerios and mix that with regular.
Okay.
I guess it's not that exciting, but
Is
How
it like?
exciting.
Have you turned it into an art form yet? You're just like, oh, a little Apple Jacks there.
yeah, I'm like
Fruity
the
Pebbles.
salt meme, but with like Cheerios.
yeah,
I'm like, here we go.
Yeah,
like
baby.
it's going in the bowl.
Add a little zest. A little cinnamon toast crunch.
yeah. But yeah, it's not that exciting.
What about you, Mitch?
Nah, I don't really have any.
He was transforming into an old trucker guy. 40-year-old smoker trucker guy.
What were you going going to say.
No, I don't have any. I mean, it's not. I don't really have anything. I think the biggest change is, as a kid, I didn't like Parmesan chicken pasta, but now I can't get enough of it.
What'd you say?
Parmesan chicken, basically pasta with chicken in it.
It's not a weird combination.
It's not. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, everybody needs a little chicken parm in their life.
Okay, Mitch, what a lame answer. God.
I told you it was gonna be lame, Max.
I don't know how I
What
got
a great
this.
co-host.
Yeah, God. Don't even get me started. Same as Millie Bobby Brown and Jacob Sartorius. Don't even get me started. Okay, I like mustard, hot sauce, and pretzels. It's not bad. I don't know
is
where
it hard
Why
or
don't you
soft
just get
pretzels?
hot mustard?
hard, like pretzel sticks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know
Why don't
why.
you-
I
So I was gonna say, like, if it's a soft
What'd you
pretzel,
say?
that actually sounds good, but with, like, a hard one.
No, try it. I mean, I feel like it could probably be good for soft pretzels too, but hard pretzels is what I eat it with. It's pretty good.
Why not just get hot mustard?
Because, Mitch, then that would be just disgusting. Okay, I found another question that I think could be
Thank
interesting.
God.
What's the funniest comedy skit you've seen? What's your favorite?
Oh,
Oh my God.
dude, there's way too many. I could tell you my favorite group.
Who?
It'd probably be like the Birthday Boys.
Who are they?
I've showed you guys a few sketches, but essentially, I think one of the funniest sketches I've ever seen was basically this dude gets left on prom night and he's just crying, and his dad comes, he's like, "Hey, what's wrong?" He's like, "I'm a total loser, she left me," and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," or whatever, and then the dad leaves, and there's a knock on the door, and it comes back, and the dad's just dressed in the prom dress, and he's like, "Dad, you don't have to, hey, nobody leaves my son," and then he goes to prom with his dad. It was so funny.
What are they called? The Birthday Boys?
Yeah.
That reminds me of that scene in movie 43. I mean, movie 43 is terrible, but where they're trying to teach their give their son a high school
It's
experience.
very similar to that.
Yeah. What about you, Troy?
The one thing that comes to mind is Whitest Kids You Know.
Okay.
The space potatoes.
I've heard a lot about them, but I don't think I've seen really.
Really?
Right, you haven't seen
are
Whitest Kids You Know?
hilarious.
I know I've heard of them. I don't know if I couldn't tell you if I've seen.
I'm
a
sure you
sketch of
have.
theirs.
You've got to see the Abraham Lincoln sketch.
Okay, wait,
or the
wait.
Rapist.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a double sketch or something like that with the girls?
Oh, I showed that at
Is
a
that
meeting
Whitest
once.
Kid You Know?
Yeah, I showed that. I showed that.
I
at a
think
meeting
that's the
once.
only thing I've seen of them.
Yeah, they have like hundreds of videos. It's all on YouTube, I think.
Their
Well,
YouTube channel.
No, so
No.
I can explain it because I was going to loop this into my answer because I don't
Okay.
have. I mean, I would have had to think about this for an hour. I don't know if I have a certain favorite I can narrow it down, but I have been watching Whitest Kids You Know a lot recently because I was watching them when I was younger, but somebody on YouTube has put up their entire. They put up two shows or 2 episodes at once and one YouTube clip, so it's 20 minutes long. But they ran for 5 seasons. They started out with 20-minute episodes and they ended up with 10 on IFC. But I don't know how they're getting away with it because it's the entire catalog of Whitest Kids You Know. And it's also the DVD release because on the TV they did certain scenes where they had naked women but they blurred it out so that you could you would be be incentivized to go watch or go buy the DVDs. And it's on YouTube they're not censored. So somebody ripped off the DVDs and put them on YouTube and they're still up there.
Oh my god. That's awesome.
And you're supporting it, Mitch. Wow. Ooh, big guy Mitch over here.
I'm very basic with my choices. I think my all-time favorite has to come from Mr. Show.
Mr.
And
Show's
it's that. Have you seen these? No. Can I use this chair? Without question. It's brilliant. It's a guy auditioning for a play. In his audition monologue is auditioning for a play. I mean, that's brilliant. I love that one. And I feel like other ones I really like, there's too many to name, are from SNL. I know it's probably basic, but there are some brilliant ones on there.
Well, Max, you've become known as the Basic King.
I'm Basic King, yeah. I watch The Office all the time and win in Office trivia all the time. How basic of me.
Just somehow works in the conversation. Dude, just calm down.
I was watching a bit of The Office today. I was watching the episode where Michael finds out that the chair model is dead. That he's obsessed
great
with.
episode.
Yeah.
Doesn't he
And
say
Jim
it-
goes, "Michael, you didn't even know her." And then he goes, "Jim." And then Dwight is just repeating everything Michael says.
Doesn't he sing American Pie at the end of that episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they work
exactly.
in like chair model into the song or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts in that episode is when Michael's trying to he asks everyone in the office to hook him up with somebody, and
Robo? Oh.
yeah, well that, and then Kevin.
Twitter earlier. Asshole.
I think about that a lot. I think like that's one standard I ask. I go when everybody recommends a friend to me. Today I go, could a normal size rowboat support her?
When you watch The Office, do you like the average person looks at The Office and like goes, "Yeah, Michael's an asshole." Do you watch The Office and be like,
That's who I want to be.
do you like
Yeah,
be
same,
that guy?
same.
Okay, yeah.
I've told my friends this all the time because I'm such an asshole to my friends in like a joking way. That's just the kind of sense of humor I have. It's very mean and sarcastic based.
As in joking, but like not really joking.
Yeah.
You know, like
Fuck off, Mitch. God. I watched The Simpsons and The Office a lot when I was a kid, and I feel like Homer Simpson and Michael Scott blended together is the personality I've adapted to. It's not a good personality, but that's just what I've adapted to. Yeah, those are the shows I watched religiously when I was a kid. The Simpsons. Every time I watch it, I get so nostalgic. But yeah, I think that's. I can ask one more question. I can find one more.
Hey, you know what? Ask away, bud.
Wait, do you want to have Simpson nights next?
No.
Next year.
Make
Dude,
your
I
weird
have
plans
Simpsons-
somewhere else,
Like,
Mitch.
we'll watch new episodes on Sundays. Sit around.
Dude, yeah. I wouldn't mind. There's a bunch of shows I want to go back and binge watch too. I have seasons 1 through 16, 15 on DVD.
Damn.
Oh my god, when I was a kid, I used to just watch those every day.
How old are you? Like 19?
20.
Yeah, I knew that.
I'm a man.
I told you. I saw the chest hair. Hey, look. I see the slight stubble.
Yeah. I wish I said that deeper. I'm a man.
That's the point.
Oh my god. See, I'm just the joke that keeps on giving. But yeah, there's also the website Every Simpsons Ever, where you can watch like all of them. I can log into my DirecTV.
FX.
Okay, this is I don't like that one. Here, you pick one, Mitch. We'll just keep talking.
Max, ask us a question on the bottom of your heart.
Bottom of my heart, God.
What's eating away at you, bud?
What is your favorite
So what's the favorite?
month of the year?
Come on, man. That's too easy.
What is it?
October.
I was going to say October.
Yeah.
No questions. Halloween is my favorite. Like, I get emotional just talking about it.
I'm going to say July.
Halloween is the best. I get out all my scary movies that I own, and I set them aside in just stacks across my wall, and I just marathon as much as I can.
I thought you were going to say marinate them.
I marinate them in sauce I cooked up, and I just sit there and I watch. But yeah, Halloween. Oh my God! I think just the decorating aspect to it. I'm a big fan of horror movies. Just everything about it. I love it. Dressing up. I'm 20 years old. Still do it. Love it. Sometimes, I don't even have to be Halloween. Just sometimes on a random Tuesday night, and today's Tuesday, so when I get back home, I'm probably gonna just dress up and go to sleep. Who will I be tonight? Probably Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus. Transvestite.
That's your one superpower?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't dress up as Pocahontas.
Well, funny story.
Can't fuck
this
himself.
is actually a funny story. This Halloween, I spent a lot of money on a Star-Lord outfit from Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, I don't want to say how much I spent, but
No, say it.
You could pull that off though.
$250. I mean, I dropped.
Damn.
I had a little bit too much juice that night, Halloween night. I was chugging the apple juice. I got back home from somewhere, and I passed out on the ground, and my pants split. It was just a giant split in my pants, and apparently I'm just on the ground. People are just filming me. So lay off the apple juice. Did you find a question?
Yeah, no, I made one up.
Yeah.
What's the? It was based off another question. What's the dumbest thing you've gotten heated about? Like you look back later, like, all right, I didn't get that.
I almost
mad.
killed my manager a couple weeks ago. There's this
Out of anger?
Yes.
Okay, well, it should be notified that you work at, or specified that you work at Jimmy John's.
No, we didn't need to know. We didn't need to specify that.
You can bleep that out. Cut that out later.
Anyways.
I'm not cutting that out.
Just a bleep. What do you say? Do you swear? No, there's this kid who. Okay, so like the wheat bread sandwiches are supposed to cut like straight down the middle, and it just looks like two crap half-ass fucking sides of a sandwich.
Like
but this
Seuss.
kid, he's usually does a pretty shit job, but he decides to cut it the sandwich diagonal, and he cuts it. It's so pristine. It's like this is the prettiest sandwich I've ever seen, like photogenic, and I'm like, holy crap, that's the greatest sandwich I've ever seen. The manager's like, oh, this cut wrong, throw it away. I was like, what? First of all, that sandwich was super complicated to make because it was like really picky, and second of all, you're gonna make us throw it away? There's nothing wrong with it. And it's the prettiest sandwich I've ever seen. It was like throwing away like the hottest girl. Like it's imagining like some hot chick just walks up. She's like, "Oh my god, you're so like freaking hot. Here's my number. Here you go." And then you just like, "Oh thanks," and you just fucking throw it away. That's what it was like. That's what it was like inside.
I think on that note, I don't think a story will top the.
No, I don't have anything.
I think we gotta end it on that note. God. All right, on that note, everybody, that is the end of the 4th episode of the Everything Else podcast. We won't be here next week because it'll be spring break, but the week after that, spring break, we'll be back. All right, everybody, thanks for listening.